So today, I thought I'd come and show you a Russian manicure or machine manicure on my fingers. And I do actually have a video for this already, but it's been quite some time and I thought I'd give you an updated version with, do I have any new bits? Yeah, just a couple new bits, but you probably saw those in the pedicure video, so what am I talking about? Anyway, let's get into what I'm actually doing. I'm first pushing back my cuticles, and the reason that you want to do this is because the cuticle is made up of keratin, and keratin is super sticky. Actually, your entire nail is made of keratin, so is your skin. My point is, it's super sticky and it doesn't want to detach itself from your nail unless it is dried out or it is full of water and lifting on its own, because like I said, it's dead skin. And I know a lot of people are gonna battle me on this, but this procedure is a personal choice. It's not something that you have to do. You may not even want to do it. You might just want to see me do it. As you guys will see throughout this video, I have not cut myself, nor have I done anything highly abrasive to my skin. And I don't have any areas of irritation, which is an indication that I have not over exfoliated my skin, and whatever you see is healthy tissue that is not raw or tender or painful. And since I never show you guys my actual e-file, I decided to make its debut. Nothing special. It's literally a no-name brand, and as you guys can see, I am using this on the lowest possible setting. This goes up to 30,000 RPM. So if I had to guess, I'm probably using it at 3,000 RPM if you guys need that for reference. You want your machine to be spinning in the opposite direction of the side of the nail that you're working on. So when I'm working on the left, my machine is spinning right. So I just adjust that by hitting the reverse button. And now that I'm working on the right, my machine is spinning left. And then when I'm ready to change out the bits, I turn it off. It won't actually spin if the mechanism isn't locked, but still I don't want anything to happen, just for safety, you know? And then I just thought I'd show you guys the flame style bit since I didn't use this in the pedicure video. And the reason that I'm using this is because when you first separate the cuticle from the nail plate, you usually don't have that much space to fit a really wide bit. And so because this has a point at the end, it's basically easier for you to sneak up under that fold and allow the bit to do its job without actually touching the nail plate. So what you guys can't see is that I am not pressing down. In fact, I'm actually floating a little bit, technically lifting up. So that's why you'll see the proximal nail fold being manipulated as I pass underneath it, which is why I have my pinky resting on my finger for stability. But to be honest, this bit isn't really doing what I needed to do. So I switched over to an Erica ATA bit. I believe this is the tapered one. And this is actually the first cuticle bit that I ever bought and turned out to be a really good investment. And those are pretty much the ones that you will see me talk about in my first manicure video, which is the machine manicure. And I do recommend that you guys go watch that video because I show you guys in more detail, like at different angles, exactly what the cuticle looks like after I do each step. I show you what's considered a combined manicure, where I lift the cuticle with the e-file, but then I cut it away with cuticle nippers. So this video shows you how to do everything from start to finish with just an e-file and no other tools. Think of it as the part 1, part 2 situation. So just go click on that one. It's probably popping up on the screen right now, and I'm also going to list it in the description box. And then lastly, I'm using this cylinder bit, and this is going to file away the keratinized skin on the lateral nail folds or the sides of the nails, and also continue to elevate the cuticle and cut it away. When going to remove the cuticle, I first elevate it by just using the very tip, which will roll the cuticle farther up onto my finger. Then to remove it, I turn my bit on a bit of an angle using the top portion to cut the cuticle away. And then I just figured I'd just keep letting this play so that you can kind of see through the course of repetition how it works. And believe it or not, I'm gonna still go in with my ORG mineral peel, which I usually use to push back my cuticles if I'm just doing a traditional manicure. And I guess this is just to kind of check my work and make sure that I don't have any dead skin kind of peeking up under that proximal nail fold. And then I'm going to take some cotton. Normally I would use gauze, and then I moisten it with some alcohol because now I'm going to go to another bit and I want to make sure that I don't have any residue from the product that I just used, because I want to go in with one last bit, and this is that buffing bit that I talked about in the pedicure video. Like I've mentioned before, with any fall you always want to go from a coarse grit down to a finer grit. So this is just going to polish the skin surrounding the nail and make sure that I don't develop any hangnails in the future, because the skin is not actually smooth. And now is when I will actually shape my nails and then apply my cuticle oil to not just the surrounding skin, but the entire nail plate. If you have peeling nails, this is a great tip for how to keep your nails healthy. If you guys like this video, please make sure that you thumbs it up and leave a little comment on what you'd like me to film next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.